Now let's take a few minutes and review the SDS for ammonia to finish up our hazards training. So as we look at the SDS for ammonia, Section 1 provides identification information, including the name of the chemical and the supplier name and number in case we need to contact them. Section 2 of the SDS provides hazards identification. You may remember from your HAZCOM training that the GHS system language includes a signal word. Ammonia signal word is danger. A symbol or pictogram. Ammonia has 4: compressed gas, corrosive, irritant, and environmental hazard. It includes precautionary statements for safely using the chemical. An important part of this hazard classification system is a set of criteria that describe the classes of hazards and the ratings of the hazards within each hazard class. The hazard categories are numbered from 1 to 5, with the lower number being the greater severity of the hazard. So Category 1 hazards are the most dangerous. It's important to note that this GHS numbering system is the opposite of the NFPA rating system. Under the NFPA system, the most dangerous ratings are 4, while a 0 poses a minimal hazard. So the GHS was developed to identify to the user of a material both the hazards and the risks associated with the chemical. EPA, OSHA, and U.S. Department of Transportation have all adopted the GHS for use here in the United States. So let's take a look at the hazard statements for anhydrous ammonia, which are flammable gas, may form explosive mixtures with air. We'll talk a little bit about the flammable range shortly. It contains gas under pressure and may explode if heated. May displace oxygen and cause rapid suffocation. It's harmful if inhaled. It can cause severe skin burns and eye damage, and it's very toxic to aquatic life. On page 3 of the SDS, we find first aid measures including potential health effects and signs and symptoms of overexposure. It's important to note that you get it in your eyes, it's going to cause pain, watering, redness. It will be very harmful if it's inhaled, including being an asphyxiant as it displaces the oxygen. If you get it on your skin, it's going to cause pain, irritation, redness, and blistering. And if you ingest it, it can cause severe stomach pains and corrosive burns as well. On page 5 of the SDS, we see occupational exposure limits, including the NIOSH recommended exposure limit of 25 ppm. This is a time-weighted average concentration below which you could work for up to 10 hours a day during a 40-hour work week without respiratory protection. The NIOSH short-term exposure limit, this is also a recommended limit that should not be exceeded at any time during a workday without respiratory protection. Now, those are recommendations. Under OSHA, the permissible exposure limit is 50 parts per million. At this level, you should not be exceeded during any 8-hour work shift. This is the concentration above which you must put on a respirator. Page 6 of the SDS is where we find physical and chemical properties. And this is for ammonia or any other SDS you're looking at. It includes information such as the physical state, an odor description, the boiling point, and the vapor density. Here we see that it's lighter than air. And a lot of other information that you'll find useful about the chemical.